Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's continue. So we already seen all the sales budget, production budget, direct materials budget, direct labor budget, the manufacturing overhead budget. Okay, now we look into the selling and administrative expense budget, right? Okay, so what is it? It is a projection of anticipated operating expenses, and it distinguishes between your fixed and variable costs. For example, the variable expense rate per unit of sales are sales commission 3 ringgit and fried out 1 ringgit. So that means this one there varies with your per unit of sales. That means the sales unit, right? So you have the sales commission 3 ringgit and your fried out 1 ringgit. And then variable expenses per quarter are based on the unit sales from the sales budget. So you look at your sales budget because this one is about the selling and admins, and it varies in this case your sales unit. Okay, and then Hayes expects sales in the first quarter to be 3,000 units. Okay, this one is the same as what we have done before in our sales budget. And then fixed expenses are based on the assumed data. So that means the fixed expenses given in the question. So given the information is given. And then you are required to prepare the selling and administrative expense budget. How do you prepare it? So you distinguish between your fixed and variable costs. So in this case, when you prepare your selling and administrative expense budget, so you have this one given in the question, it varies with your rate per unit of sales. So that one, that is your sales unit. So in this case, you have for quarter one is your 3,000 units, and for quarter two, 3,500. Remember, we did our sales budget and it increases 500 for every quarter. Okay, you can refer to your sales budget. So if you refer to illustration 9.3, that is your sales budget, the earlier one that we have done. So 3,000 and then 500 units increases in each succeeding quarter. So you will have 3,000, 3,005, 4,000 and 4,005. So you base on this one, then you continue with your budget just now. Okay, and then you split your cost into the variable portion and the fixed portion. So for your variable cost, you have the two items which are your sales commission and your fried out. This one, 3 ringgit per unit and 1 ringgit per unit given in the question. Okay, sales commission 3 ringgit and this one is 1 ringgit per unit. And then times with the units of sales that you have. Okay, so this one will be 3 times 3, you will get 9,000. This one 1 times 3 will give you 3,000. You do the rest for the rest of the quarter. So 3,500 times 3, you've got 10,500. And this one is 1 ringgit per unit times 3,005 gives you 3,005. So in total, we will get total variable cost for quarter one, 9 plus 3 give you 12,000. And this one, you total them up. And then what about the fixed cost? This one, for the fixed cost for selling and admin, you will have advertising costs. These are all the fixed costs. You have the sales salaries, office salaries, depreciation, property taxes, and that gives you a total fixed cost of 30,000. Because it is fixed, then throughout the quarter, they are at the same figures. Okay, so where do I get all these figures? So this one comes from the question. Okay, it is fixed costs are based on the assumed data. So you can refer to your questions in your textbook. Then these are all the given figures for your fixed costs. Okay, so then to get your total selling and administrative expenses, you just total your variable cost 12,000 plus your 30,000 for your fixed cost. So that will give you a total of 42,000. So you do the same thing for your quarter two, for your quarter three, and quarter four. And then you will arrive at the total for the year. So you just total all these 4 quarters, that will give you the total figure for the year. So your total selling and administrative expenses for the year is 180,000. That is the total of 42 plus 44 plus 46 plus 48,000. Okay, so hopefully you have a better understanding on your selling and administrative expense budget. Okay, with that, I thank you.